Hey there, it's Scott with InsideTheCurve.com, back with another Fusion 360 for Woodworking video. Today we're going to be discussing the constraints feature, like I discussed yesterday. So, constraints really help lock in your model, make everything move and flow better together. When you move something, it moves together equally, and it really dials in your sketches. So let's get into the first tool we're going to talk about is the Coincident Constraint, which basically means that they share points. Give an example. So you can see here I got 3 lines drawn, and I'll click over here and hit the Coincident Constraint, and we'll select, we'll say we want this point to be over to this point, that, and then we want this point here to be with that point. And now we can click on it, get out of the constraint, and we can see that they're hooked together. So these are now bonded together. So that's basically what the coincident constraint will do. And if we were to draw a circle like so, and do the same thing, coincident, collect this center point, and bring it down here. Now that's locked in there like that. So that's a coincident tool. So the next tool we're going to talk about is the Collinear Tool, which basically means that the line shares the same plane. So to use that same way, select collinear, and we're going to make these two heights equal to each other. Select that one and that one. Now we can see that they're equal. Get out of the tool, so that when we move this, they're locked together. Let me back that up a little bit, Control Z. Now if I were to put a dimension on here, I'll make this 4 inches. Now select the Collinear tool, collinear to this one. It comes down because it's already a given dimension. So that's how the Collinear tool works. Next tool I want to talk about is the Concentric tool. So we have a basic arc here with a square at the bottom, basically. So say if I want to make a circle that's going to be in the center of here, what I can do is select the concentric, it's outer circle here, that circle, and now it's locked into the center of this, the center point. And then I could draw another circle, make it 1 inch, concentric again, and it's in the center of that circle. And that's the concentric tool. The next tool we're going to talk about is the midpoint constraint. To use this tool, simply hit the midpoint like we have been, midpoint on whatever edge that you want, and then the other edge that you want the midpoint. So it's basically going to take the midpoint from here to here, and it's going to lock it onto here. Just like that. Now that's locked to that line. It's always going to share the center there, so you can't separate that. Now it's time to talk about the parallel tool. That's pretty self-explanatory. Click this line, and we'll make it parallel to this line, and now they're parallel. Now we're on to the perpendicular tool. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Select the line, select that line, and now they're perpendicular from each other. Horizontal vertical tool, use that, select this one. I know it's going to take whatever way it's closest to, so it's going to go that way. This one should go horizontal, horizontal. And that's it on the horizontal tool. Tangent tool, to use that, we will select tangent, select circle, select the line. Now we can see that they are tangent to each other. There. So now it's only touched at one point. So it flows through there. Now the equal tool, we talked about this a little bit yesterday in our yesterday's video. To use that, you select whatever circle you want everything to be equal to. Let's say this one equal to this, and then that one, oh, sorry, equal this way. There we go. So now these are all the same size. We'll check that. Hit the dimension tool. 6.32. 6.32. Saying it's over constrained. You'll see that sometimes because these are already equal to each other, and I'm trying to put a dimension on it, but it's already equal to these. And that's basically all the constraints we're going to show for this video. We'll get into the symmetry one when it becomes more applicable in the projects we'll be creating soon. Tomorrow we're going to begin diving into woodworking joints, drawing those from Fusion. And that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed this Fusion 360 for woodworking series so far. Be sure to hit thumbs up down below and also hit subscribe to keep the videos going. And thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next one tomorrow.